Welcome to my YouTube channel, Vastu Creations. Today we're going to look at the chart of legendary singer-songwriter Donavon Leitch. Uh, uh, if you look to the eastern horizon when he was born using Vedic sidereal zodiac, not Western tropical zodiac, you would see the constellation associated with Taurus rising at 16 degrees. First, we're going to look and see how the planets are operating, then we'll see when they're operating, and during certain time of events in his life, and then we'll see what remedies could be for the chart. So we have Sun is poorly placed in the 12th house. It's ruling the house of happiness through home life, and because of this weak placement, he did have a couple marriages and did have some addictions to drugs. 12th house has to do with addictions. In Moon is close to the rising sign degree, and it's one of his strongest planets. Brings success. It's ruling the house of success through public performance. Moon is public. With songs like Wear Your Love Like Heaven and Mellow Yellow, which I think he got Grammys for. And then Mars is also close to the most effective point, also strong in his chart, gives him the ability, it's ruling the 12th house, so it can cause some challenges. It gives him the ability to separate from who he is, 12th house, to take on different roles, singing in front of the public, etc., writing, and brought quite a bit of success. Now, 12th house is also spiritual, so he wrote many spiritual songs like Happiness Runs in a Circular Motion, Thought is like a little boat upon the sea, Everybody is part of everything anyway, You can have everything if you just let yourself be. This is actually a song about transcendental meditation and how the mantra works. Let's see, weak placement, infant state, Mercury's 4 degrees. That's anything less than 5 degrees is said to be in infant state, can't protect its own significations. So Mercury rules the house of creativity, gives him, and it's placed in the 12th house. So 12th house is spirituality. So it gives him his creativity through spiritual songs like the one I just mentioned. And then a functional malefic, Rahu, is, Jupiter's afflicted by Rahu. And so any multicona signs like 7th sign of Libra, 9th sign of Sagittarius, 1st sign of Aries, in the 6th, 8th, or 12th, which he has all three here, the ruler of that sign becomes functional malefic. So Venus, Jupiter, and Mars, along with Rahu and Ketu, can cause some challenges. So Jupiter is a little bit in old age as well and had some challenges in relationships. Again, he had more than one marriage. Venus is the prime health indicator. It's ruling the 6th house of health. And he did have polio and a limp early on in his life. And Saturn is weak in old age. More than 25 degrees is said to be in old age. It's ruling the career house, gives him career through singing, hard work, and discipline. Rahu and Ketu, always opposite each other, always balancing. In this case, Rahu sitting in the 1st house is balancing his personal needs, with K2 sitting in the partnership house with the needs of other people. Let's look at the timing of events. In 49, he had polio and a limp during a Jupiter period. Jupiter is acute illness, or And then 65, he wrote Sunshine Superman, which he got boosted his career. That's during a Saturn period, Saturn ruling the house of career. In 66, he got arrested for possession of marijuana during a Jupiter period, Jupiter life-changing event. Now, if you look at the chart on the left-hand side, you'll see that Venus is going through the 12th house of imprisonment. Um, so then we at that time, and then he learned transcendental meditation. Met Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Went to India with the was there with the Beatles, and that's about the time that I heard him sing in a concert. And then he that's all during a Jupiter period. Again, life-changing events. In 1970, he retired and got married again during a K2 period. K2 sitting in the house of marriage. And seventh house is also comforts in foreign lands. So I think he moved to Ireland. And then he moved again to Joshua Tree in the U.S. In 85 during a Rahu period. Rahu also changing places. In 07, he promoted transcendental meditation during a Venus period. Venus is very healing and brought healing to other people. 2012, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and that's also during a Rahu period, boosting his fame. What could be done to strengthen the chart? So Venus, Jupiter, Mars, and Rahu and K2 can be transformed, not strengthened, with helping other people, which he does do. The rest of the planets could be strengthened with my favorite remedy, a kavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devatal mantras for his benefic planets. And if you'd like to see a kavash or learn Vedic meditation, Vedic astrology, or get a reading, you can go to www.vastucreations.com. Thank you so much for listening.